Yay! Welcome to this video. This video, we're taking a break out of talking about spirituality, mindfulness, and all those intense topics. We're talking about something different. So I want to share this with you, and I want to talk to people in their 20s. A few years ago, I stumbled on a book written by a lady called Candy Chang. Candy Chang has a project that she wrote like a book. So Candy Chang travels around the world. She will go to public places and bring a big board or paint a wall and write on the wall, "Before I die." So when you are passing by, she will give you a chalk to write what you wish to do before you die. Now, before I continue, let's understand the concept. The concept of death is not something to be viewed that will happen 50 years' time. People die in their 20s, people die in their 30s, people die in their 80s. The question is, if you have 1 month or 1 year left to live, what would you do? So that is the concept of that project of Candy Chang. It will interest you at what people wrote. Some said, "Before I die, I want to sleep in a good house." Some say, "Before I die, I want to tell my mom I'm gay." Some say, "Before I die, I want to see the end of cancer. Before I die, I want to travel to all the continents. Before I die, I want to own a puppy." There was a little boy of about 8 that wrote, "Before I die, I want someone to call me dad." People had to bring out their vulnerability, their inner thought, and they were writing what they really wish. After I saw that project and I read the book, I got my own list of things I wish to do before I die. Okay, I know we're Nigerians, we reject it in Jesus' name, everything. You can name your list a bucket list, but that list should contain small things you want to do, medium things you want to do, and very big things you want to do. I wish I have all the time to tell you my before I die list. It's a very long list, and trust me, it's filled with very crazy stuff. One of them that will interest you was my family, we never had a group photograph. And after I read that, I made sure we had a group photograph. Unfortunately, my father and brother were not part of it because they were dead by the time I was inspired by this project. So we had a group photograph. I started traveling, family vacation with my mom and my siblings. Then we kind of go to the cinema together and watch movies together. Sometimes we bring our laptop and download a movie and all of us gather together and watch it. So your bucket list should contain very small things, medium things, big things, and very huge things you wish to do before you die. Imagine my pains, my shame, and my concern when I will come on Facebook and a young girl will come to my inbox and tell me, "Please, ma, advise me. My boyfriend, and I will ask her, "How old are you?" "I'm 22, I'm 24, I'm 26. Why, in the name of our God, do you have boyfriend problems at 22, 24, 26? Your 20s are meant for you to explore the world. Your 20s are meant for you to go on adventures. Your 20s are meant for you to build network. Your 20s are meant for you to meet people, make friends, go to different places, gather experience, gather stories, gather skills. That is what you should be doing in your 20s. Your 30s is for you to build on the experience you gathered in your 20s. You made friends in your 20s. You build your network in your 20s. You travel around the world and explore places in your 20s. You get different skills in your 20s. Your 30s is meant for you to leverage on what you built in your 20s. And your 40s is meant for you to relax and start eating from everything you sowed in your 30s. Tell me why a girl in her 20s is so desperate to get married that she will carry her life and put in a nylon and throw away. Why don't boys in their 20s have the same relationship problem like you women. If you are a young girl in your 20s, get a bucket list. If you traveled out of your state before, I've been to 28 states of Nigeria. What about you? I've been to 22 countries out of 197 countries in the world. What about you? Do you have a passport? Have you ever seen your account balance that you have 1 million naira in your account balance? Some of you are making nails, some of you are making hair, some of you are doing jobs and hustles that gives you daily money. Do you know if you save 2,000 in a day, in a year, you will save about 700,000? Do you know if you save that same 2,000 in a day and you save it for 2 years, you will save about 1.4 million? What are you doing in your 20s? If you are a young woman in your 20s, you need to rearrange your life. Build yourself in your 20s. Save up in your 20s. Explore the world in your 20s. Travel in your 20s. Dress up. Release a song if you are into music. Grow your social media profile. Travel around. Get a skill. Go to exercise. So if you're in your 20s, I want you to get a bucket list. Exciting things that you should tick, something that when you wake up in the morning you look forward to it and you know you want to do this. Get your bucket list and get started.